New quarter, new essay. Okay, here we go. So this is a 4-paragraph essay. This is an MLA format, of course. In your introduction, I want you to underline your thesis statement. And remember, thesis statements do not ever contain the word because. You don't include your reasons within the same sentence as your thesis statement. And you want to definitely have a hook before you launch right into your thesis statement. This is the last quarter of doing this, and I've kind of let you get used to the format of it and maybe starting with your thesis statement, but this time you need to start with a hook of some kind. And I think you'll be fine with it when I tell you what your two options are. So give me 1 sec and we'll get to that. So put a 1 and a 2 next to your 2 points that you lay out in your introduction. So you're going to have a hook, a thesis statement, and preview your 2 reasons, okay? Then you're going to do that again in your conclusion, worded differently. Do not, as usual, use I think or in my opinion or talk about yourself or tell some narrative story about somebody you know. Make it like you're detached from it and you're giving information. And this is a 400-word minimum, so I'm upping the number of words by 50 that you normally have to do. All right, here are your 2 options. The first one, sorry, I have to look at it. How important is keeping a clean house? How important is keeping a clean house? So this should be a pretty easy one to find a hook for. So you can see I notated it there. Don't just start right into your thesis statement, which would be something like, it is very important to keep a clean house, or it's not at all important to keep a clean house, period. Then you would say your 2 reasons. But before that, you need to have a hook. And your other option is, how should parents handle a bad report card? How should parents handle a bad report card? So this time, I'm going to give you your thesis statement. It's going to be, there are 2 ways that parents should handle a bad report card. All right, so that lets the reader know that that's what you're talking about, and you're going to give 2 reasons for it. But you can't have that as your first sentence. You need to have a hook in there. And again, I think you should have no problem finding a hook for this topic. So how should parents handle a bad report card? You have your thesis statement. Oh, and if you have more than 2 reasons and you're really into it, you can definitely make it a 5-paragraph essay with 3 reasons in the middle. Just make sure you preview all 3 of them in your opening, okay? And I think that's all you need to know. It's just the usual thing that we do. But if you have any questions, just of course email me, or in LMS, you can instant message me, and I'll have that on all the time, so I'll get right back to you. All right, let me know. Thanks.